Alright, let's do a quick videos to explain like how to derive the formula for sum of first and term of arithmetric progression, which is, yeah, I believe all of you learned about AP, right? So inside of AP, we have a formula like sum of first and term, right? Which is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1t. Yeah, so in this video, we're going to learn like, yeah, how to derive this formula. Okay, so we want to derive this Sn formula for arithmetric progressions. So before we go into the Sn, at least we have to know for AP, what is the Tn, right? Where is the n term, right? The first one is called A. The next one is basically called A plus D. So the next one is called A plus 2D, right? You might ask me, sir, how do you get all this value? Basically, I just use the Tn formula lah. I believe all of you know the Tn formula, right? A plus n minus 1t. So you just imagine when my n equals to 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, right? So this is the reason why I get A. Then this is the second term, T2. Okay, so this one is basically my T1, which is A. This is my T2. This one is my T3. If I want to continue, of course, I can do the next one is A plus 3D. So this one is my T4. So we can see the common difference is like given plus 1D, right? Given plus 1D. But right now, if I want to plus all of them, so how I can do? If I want to plus T1 plus T2 or even plus T3. And then because in order to plus all of them, then only I can get a Sn formula, isn't it? So, yeah. So in order to do that, you need to understand some idea first. So let's say the first rectangle, this one, the area is A. So I will just assume the height of the rectangle is A. The width of the rectangle is 1. So you just imagine if 1 multiply A, this is my T1, right? So my T1, the area is A, right? So this is my T1. Okay, so for my T2, you can see my T2 is actually same height A, but he add a little bit. So I will assume this a little bit here. Yeah, you can see this a little bit here is a D. So here is A, isn't it? So the total height, obviously, you can see we call A plus D, right? Because here must be same height, here must be A. So the above a little bit is a D. So if I control the width at 1 over here, so you can easily know my T2, right? So my T2, because here height here is D, right? You can just imagine this is D. So this one, is it called, the area is called A plus D, right? Because A plus D multiply 1. So it's my second term, A plus D. So you can see if my third term, I plus another D again. The width is still controlled at the 1 here. So up to here, you can see this is A plus D, right? Now I plus another D. So the total height should be A plus 2D, isn't it? So it's A plus 2D multiply 1. My T3, is it called A plus 2D? So this is my third term, right? You can see this is the A plus 2D, isn't it? Okay, so I just use the 3 term first. Okay, so right now at least you understand. Okay, this is A plus 2D, which is the height. At the same time, A plus 2D also is the area for third term. So like the height for the first term is A, and the area of the first term is A also. Okay, so if you understand, you just imagine all this is an area of a rectangle. So if I want to plus all of them, right, because this one doesn't seem, if I want to plus all of them, it doesn't seem like a big rectangle, right? So my idea is very simple. What I want to do is, I will actually add a T3 on the top of T1. So you just imagine this is T3. And then I will add the T1 at the top of T3. This is my T1. And then the middle one, I will add back the same T2. Okay, so you can actually imagine is quite make sense one. Now it become a big rectangle. So that means the height here is A, right? And then we know the height for the T3, right? Is A plus 2D, right? Is A plus 2D. Okay, right now I want to know what is the height for the whole rectangle. Height and width. So because I want to find the total area, isn't it? So if you see carefully, the total area is actually formed by 2T1, double of the T2, and double of the T3. I can say double of the T1 plus T2 plus T3. What is T1 plus T2 plus T3? This one we call S3, isn't it? Okay, then we have the width and height, isn't it? So the height is basically A plus A, we have 2A, plus 2D, isn't it? Plus 2D. Okay, multiply with 3. Multiply with 3. Okay, so if this 2, I move to the other side, is obviously divided by 2, isn't it? Here will be divided by 2. Okay, and I already know my formula. I have the n minus 2, n's over 2 already, because my n is 3, right? So 3 over 2 makes sense. Now I also have the 2a. So do you see I have 2a? But I don't want 2d. So the 2d, so if right now sum of first 3 terms, you can see here is 3, right? I just imagine 3 minus 1, am I getting 2? So for this 2 over here, what I'm doing here is I'm going to write the 2 as 3 minus 1 d. So right now, you can imagine, if you see carefully, when I got S3, I got 3 over 2. And 2a plus 3 minus 1d means what? Means if today I change the 3 into Sn, then all the thing I circle here will become n. It becomes n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. This is how we get the formula. But some students might ask, so what if I continue to do the T4 or even T5? Will I get back the same result? Yes, you definitely will. You can try to do it yourself. Yeah, if you couldn't get it, you let me know at the comment below. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.